Good Monday morning, friends. It's so nice to see you here. It's me, Christiana Gaudet, your tarot fairy godmother. I am here, as I usually am on a Monday morning, with the 3-card weekly reading. We'll do 3 cards for the collective and then single cards for those who request. So nice to see all of you here. Special shout out to the members and the moderators. Thank you all for supporting this channel in whatever way you do. Please do remember to like this video. And if you're here for the first time, please subscribe and make sure you hit that bell. I want to remind you that tomorrow evening, I'm so excited, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we have a free live class for everyone giving voice to tarot. We know that the cards have particular meanings, and those meanings change regarding the context of the question and the other cards that come up. We know that intuition is part of it each and every time we do a reading. But what do we actually say? How do you find the words to give the reading? That's what we're going to be talking about tomorrow, 7 p.m., Giving Voice to Tarot. Join us. All right, let's get going. I do want to remind you that we are less than 2 weeks away from StarCon. You can join us in person in West Palm Beach or online on the Excel Events platform. You can come for 1 day, 2 days, or all 3 days. And then, of course, join us for the Afterglow for 30 days after. All you need is your ticket. And the link for that is right in the descriptions, along with the link to make an appointment with me for a reading and to all my other stuff in my link tree. All right, let's get going. I am using the Robin Wood Tarot today, a classic favorite. Justine getting so ridiculously excited. I am too. And for those of you, if you're going to be at the hotel Thursday, like before 6, we'll have a group leaving the hotel at 6 to go to Rosemary Square for dinner. If anyone would like to join us, I think we're going to do Mexican. If anyone would like to join us, please do. And of course, even when you arrive at the hotel, before you get your StarCon badge Friday morning, just tell your wait staff at any of the restaurants, your cashier at the Grind, at the Tiki Bar, just tell them you're with StarCon and you get a 20% discount. So remember that. All right. Here we go. 3 cards for the week ahead for all of us, starting with the Page of Cups, always a great way to start, reminding us to keep an open mind, reminding us to speak with love, reminding us to constantly be learning about the ways we can be more loving toward others, toward the planet, and toward ourselves. Great way to start the week and a great message for the week. But then we have the King of Cups reversed. And the question is, in what way do you feel blocked when it comes to giving love, receiving love, expressing love? You know, we start out great here with the Page of Cups, but then as we try to get to that higher octave, we try to get to that place of being an exemplar, we fall short. And maybe it's okay to fall short. Maybe we need to recognize that as long as we are the student, we don't need to be the exemplar. Not all the time, not always. Look at this. Can you believe it? I shuffled. Y'all saw me shuffle. Page of Cups, King of Cups reversed, Knight of Cups reversed. Isn't this interesting, right? 3 cards, and they're all from the Cups family of court cards. And 2 of them are reversed. So here's the thing. Whether we're talking about romantic love, familial love, love in any of its forms, always this week be the student. Always be the student. Do not necessarily pursue, do not think you can lead. Just be the student and be the communicator. Communicate with love. Learn about love. No matter how old you are, no matter how much you think you know, you can always learn more. And that is what we all must keep in mind this week. And you know, there's something specific here with social media. When you think about pages, you can think about web pages, you can think about social media. And this may remind us to really measure and meter ourselves as we communicate with one another in social media. Pamela's Insight has a great insight. Well named, Pamela. It was the full moon in Cancer. So that makes sense with a lot of water and emotions for the collective. It so does. Thank you. Thank you for that observation. That is absolutely right. So very good. Very good. All right. Let's see what we get for individuals. I'll take these in the order in which I see them. And I do need to say thank you very much to Sirius Shakir for starting us off with a super chat. I really appreciate it. Super chats and super stickers are ways that you can show your appreciation for this broadcast, and it is most appreciated. You can also support this channel with a membership. You can see many people here are members. You can tell who the members are because their names are in green. There are also some moderators who are also members, and you can tell that because they have a little sun right after their wrench. All right. Hey, Clumsy Clairvoyance, I was just thinking about you. I feel like we haven't seen you in a long time. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for being here. And yes, thank you for promoting the tarot scopes. Yes, yes, yes. Tarot scopes are up and running for January. Get yours. Clumsy Clairvoyance has dropped the link. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. We really appreciate you. It's so funny. I was just thinking about you like, man, I haven't seen her in a little while. Hope she had good holidays. Hope she's doing well. Here you are. Hope that means you are doing well. All right. I will take these in the order in which I see them. Smile, Soul 20. You know, I was thinking about you. I was studying the deck you gave me. Remember I said I was not going to bring that out. That's one of those decks I'm not going to trot out here until I really have a handle on it because it's got some very specific symbolism. And I was just studying it this morning early and so was thinking about you. All right. Smile, Soul 20. Oh, before I do that first card for you, Smile, Soul 20, let me get this from Ben, Libra Does Tarot. They normally say it with anger out of love. But like this week, it's definitely more in with love, out with love. Yeah, I love that. I love that. Very good. All right. And we have a need for moderators. Clumsy, it's been a busy week. Very good. We've missed you. Glad you're back. All right, Smile Soul 20, here we go. Strength reversed, Smile Soul 20. Thank you for being a member. Thank you for being here. Be careful about anger. I know you've got some things going on at work. I know you're not by nature an angry person, but I know you have some things going on at work that could feel upsetting or concerning. Do not react with anger. Do not react with anger. You know, it goes right back to the reading that we had for the collective. Even if people are not treating you in a loving way, do not react with anger. React, don't show them your back, but not with anger. All right. Oh, Unicorn Rocks, thank you so much, Maya. Thank you to the moderators who are on top of it. So good. And you know, I'm watching 2 streams, and I can't necessarily see in the stream where I see what's going on most immediately. I can't necessarily see whether the moderators got them or not. So thank you, Clumsy Clairvoyance. Thank you all. And thank you, Maya, for being supportive. We appreciate all of you. All right, next up, Ben, Libra Does Tarot. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Here is a card for the week for you, Ben. The Emperor. This week, recognize that whether you tried to be or not, you really are a leader in your community, amongst friends, amongst family, amongst tarot people, whoever you see as your community, you are a leader and you are a respected leader. And I think that that's appropriate. I think it's well-deserved. And I think you need to step into that and own it most comfortably. Marion Newbury, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here is a card for you. The Four of Cups. So this week, there's definitely going to be some things going on where you're going to have to kind of look at things and say, do I have to do this? Do I want to do this? Does this have meaning for me? Do I have to suck it up and do this? And, if you come to a space where you say, okay, I do have to suck it up and do this, then there's some questions about how do you do it and with what spirit do you do it? And if you find yourself saying that you have to suck it up and do it, but maybe you really don't, definitely double check yourself on that. And this week, Marion, don't do anything you don't have to do. I give thee permission to say no to everything that you don't have to say yes to. How about that? Enjoy that. Pamela's Insight. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a moderator here. A card for you. Yes, indeed. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Pamela, this week, I feel like you need a rest. I feel like you definitely have waves of energy over time where sometimes you are like very much moving forward. And then other times it's like you go into your personal retrograde. I'm sorry, but that really is how it shows up, where, you're kind of dealing with stuff and healing. And then there's a period where you kind of need to rest and just give yourself a lot of grace. And I think this week that's where you are. And then next week, you're going to be back moving forward again. I just feel like you have these cycles. And you know what? That's not necessarily a bad thing, especially if you can anticipate them and work with them. It can help you. All right, Pamela Phillips, so nice to see you. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. A card for you and one for your daughter. Most certainly, yes. Okay, Pamela. The Ace of Wands reversed. I feel like you may not be feeling your best. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you might be a little drained. You might be a little tired. One way or the other, just not feeling as energetic as usual. And if you can, I almost want to say lean into that. It's okay to be low energy for a minute. It's okay to rest. Give yourself some permission to rest. I think, with rest, you'll be back, you'll be back at your A game before too long in your normal energy. So for now, allow yourself time to chill as much as you can, Pamela. Now for your daughter. Your daughter does not necessarily have time to chill, even if she might need it. Your daughter really needs to be aware of her responsibilities and the expectations around her and find a way to find balance with all of it. This week, your daughter is looking for the right balance and looking to present herself in the way that will be most favorable toward her. All right. Teresa C., so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a moderator. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here's a card of the week for you. I shuffled. You saw me shuffle. Is this a lot of people, man? It's you, it's Pamela, is it other people? Just feeling a little tired, needing time to rest. And I feel the same way for you. Whatever you have to do to give yourself a little time, give yourself the grace of time this week. If that means reading a novel, if that means going for a walk, if that means sleeping late, whatever you can do without screwing up your life too much, Do it. Febborn, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for you. Woohoo, Judgment. Look at you. This really encourages you this week to put the past in the past, to be open to the future, to recognize that Spirit really does speak through you. In your poetry, in your creativity, you are channeling the voice of something higher, and you need to know that. Are we all exhausted? Michelle, mix you here. We are all exhausted. It could be. It really could be. All right. Okay, Unicorn Rocks by Maya. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here is a card for the week. Knight of Wands. Okay, everyone is exhausted except for Maya, who seems to have gotten her energy back. It is raring to go. So for you, Maya, this week, forward on creativity, forward on business, forward on spiritual pursuits, even forward on having some fun. Maria Barisi, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. And yes, I'm looking forward to seeing you this week as well. Cannot wait. A card for you and a card for Anthony. Here we go. All right. Maria, a card for your week ahead. The Two of Pentacles reversed. You have a busy week ahead of you. Not just seeing me on Wednesday, but a lot of stuff. You got a lot of stuff going on. And the key is get done everything you want to get done, do everything you want to do, but try to meter yourself, try to pace yourself. Do not burn yourself out this week. And, Clumsy Clairvoyance has a really good point. Mercury is still in retrograde. That could be a factor with a lot of people feeling funky. Totally. All right. And Unicorn Rocks by Maya agrees. I was thinking when you said everyone is feeling exhausted. Nope. I even woke up feeling alert and ready. Yes, indeed. And Marion, I decided that my word for the year is no. So thanks for permission on that. Yeah. I mean, say yes to the things you want to say yes to for sure. But yeah, for sure. All right. Back to Anthony for Maria Barisi, her son Anthony. Let's see what we have for you. 5 of Cups. So, you have had some difficult losses in your life that you've had to deal with. And there are reminders of that. And there are sort of smaller losses in terms of your disappointment in the way certain people can be. And that's hard for you. It really hurts your spirit. But stay strong in yourself and in who you are and in what you can do. And don't let anyone or anything take you away from your path. Because if you let your grief or your upset take you away from your path, that's on you. It's not on anyone else. It's on you. Lisa Harmon, good morning. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. The next request I see is Amber A. Amber, thank you for being here. And Lisa Harmon, you're up next. Okay. Lisa Harmon, here we go. 2 of Swords reversed. Lisa, you may feel a lot pulling on your energy this week. There may be a lot you have to get done. There may be some decisions you need to make, and some of that may be uncomfortable. Try to find peace. And honestly, another one, I'm going to say, don't do anything you don't have to do this week, Lisa. Oh, God, I'm sorry. I was reading for Amber, but then I said Lisa. So is this Lisa's card or Amber's card? I am really sorry. I got all confused. I'm giving this card to Lisa. I think this is Lisa. Lisa Harmon, 2 of Swords reversed, to find peace when you need it. Amber, I apologize. I let myself get distracted, which I'm blaming Mercury. Everybody, Mercury retrograde is in my brain. Amber A, please forgive me. This card is most assuredly and definitely for you. Here it comes. Ha! Judgment. Second person today to get this. Amber A, put the past in the past. Do not let pain and heartache of the past get in your way. Recognize that in a new week, you have new opportunities to do new things and embrace that. The knowledge and the wisdom from your past, bring with you. But the pain and heartache from the past, leave it in the past. That's you, Amber. Lisa Harmon, once again, find peace where peace is hard to have. That's what you must do. And give yourself a break this week. All right. Jeannie Mnuchin, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here's a card for you. Justice, also a popular card this week. I really see you this week, Jeannie, getting back into the swing of things and kind of really having your new year now, now feeling ready and better to be in your balance and do what you need to do and take care of the things you need to take care of. There may be some sort of official things, financial things, that kind of thing that you've been putting off that you need to take care of this week. And I think at this point you're ready. So taking care of business with Bachman Turner Overdrive. I just dated myself big time right there. But seriously, this is a week for you, Jeannie, of taking care of business. Von Ray, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Here's a card for you. A lot of repetitive cards this week. The Emperor for you, Von Ray. Recognize yourself as a community leader. Recognize yourself as being in a stable position. Consider finding a way to move into a greater leadership position when it comes to your work this week. I mean, not necessarily that you would make that move this week, but that you would think about how to angle to get there. So leadership at work, leadership in community, and stability in your own life. See these things around you this week and going forward. Kim K, so nice to see you. Thanks so much for being here. And I know you're a member here in your other account. Glad you're here and looking forward to seeing you on Wednesday as well. Here is a card for you. The Six of Wands reversed. And I think there may be ways, Kim, that you are not feeling on top of your game, that you're feeling like you got too much going on and some things going on that you're not really enjoying and not really liking and not quite sure what to do about that. Breathe and recognize that, to be on top of your game, you have to play the game, and to play the game, you have to know what the game is. And I think you're in a place of redefining that right now. What is the game for you now and going forward? Clumsy Clairvoyance has been a member here for 15 months. Thank you so much. Asking the question, how are the beautiful grandbabies? Oh, they are beautiful. Way over 14 pounds now. Doing things, active, growing exactly as they should. It's just fabulous. Just fabulous. And Angelic Michelle has had 20 months of membership. Thank you so much. And at the sun's level, which is, really phenomenal and appreciated. So very appreciated. Gosh, time flies. Thank you so much. And Nalini about the Justice card showing up. Justice has a strong message today. I pulled 3 cards for the week when you didn't. Got Justice, King of Pentacles reversed, and Page of Wands reversed. So interesting. And you got 2 court cards reversed. I got 2 court cards reversed for all of us. There could be an added message there about not letting other people dictate your path, I would think. So there it is. Oh, and Lisa, good. Glad that resonated for you. Perfect. All right. Palabi, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. We appreciate you. A reading this week for you and for your partner, most certainly. Going first for you, Palabi. The Lovers reversed. I think that this week you really want to think about in your love relationship, in family relationships, and just in your relationship with everything in your life, not just people, what's working and what's not working. And if it's not working, if there's something that's not working, don't throw out the baby with the bathwater. In other words, if there's something not working in the relationship, it doesn't necessarily mean that the relationship's not working. It just means that there's something that needs to be readjusted. There's some communication that needs to happen. So don't be afraid to have that communication. All right. And for your partner, the 8 of Wands reversed. But you know who's sometimes afraid to have communication? Probably it's your partner. And so I can tell that with these 2 cards coming up, the 2 of you need to work on your communication. I can tell you both that right here, right now. But the other thing for your partner is there's a lot going on that seems to be stalled. We just want to get it over with. We just want to get it done. But it feels stalled. It's not moving forward as quickly as we would like, and this is frustrating. If there's nothing you can do to move it forward more quickly, then there's nothing you can do. And all you can do is be patient and not let it cloud the rest of your life. All right. Clumsy Clairvoyance, once again, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a moderator. Here is a card for you. The Empress. This week, really work on nurturing what needs nurturing. If that's you, if that's family, if that's business, if that's well-being, if that's money, whatever it is, you have the power to create what you need to create this week. So go ahead and do it. Nalini Kalu, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Here's a card for the week for you. Knight of Wands. You're not the first person to get this one either. So this week, you charge ahead full force to create what you want and need in life and recognize your power to do that. And do it with a smile on your face. Do not do it with a sense of, oh gosh, I got to go do this now. Or, oh, I hope this works out. Or, oh, I have to do this because things in the past did not go the way I wanted. Do it with joy. Seriously. Yes, you are in time. It'll take me a minute to get to you, but if you can hang in, I absolutely will. All right, here we go. Who's up next? Betty Flesher. Thanks for being a member here. We appreciate you. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Betty, you're not the first person to get this. For the week ahead, the 6 of Wands reversed. And here's what I'm going to say to you. Don't try to be a winner in anything. It's not a competition this week. You don't have to do it the fastest. You don't have to do it the best. You don't have to do it first. Just do what you have to do and do it the way it feels right to you, and know that that is enough, and that is you winning. Hey, Madiha Ness, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for you. I'm dropping cards, but not on the floor this time, so that's good. All right. Here we go. Look at you. You also got the Lovers reversed. You can see that there's no cards that are marked in this deck. I'm shuffling between each reading. So the fact that there are a lot of repetitive cards coming up, I think just says a lot of us are dealing with some of the same energies. And for you, Madiha Ness, the way I'm going to interpret this for you is about your own self-esteem. To feel good about yourself, to feel strong in yourself, to recognize your skills and your abilities and celebrate them. Don't hold back. Peggy Lou Levens, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Here is a card for you. Here's this one. Peggy Lou, may this be a week of rest for you as well, it seems. And I'm going to say this too. If there are things making you angry, do not respond in anger. I repeat, do not respond in anger. Let your response be more measured, more careful, and more strategic. Do not respond in anger, respond in strategy. Hey, Quinn, nice to see you. Thanks for commenting on TikTok regarding the judgment card. I did reply this morning. Took me a minute, but I got there. All right, good to see you. And here is a card for you. Page of Swords. So, for you, this week, be a good student. Be a good student. Be a good communicator. Be open to learning new things. Do not let any grass grow under your feet. In other words, you want to move quickly. This is a swift card, and you want to move swiftly. Be open to new information and be open to acting on new information this week. A great week for learning, a great week for communicating. Okay, Cherie, thanks for being here. I'm taking these in order, and I absolutely will get to you when I get to you. Claire C., so nice to see you. Thanks so much for being here. Here is a card for the week for you. And thanks for being a member, Claire. We appreciate you. Here it is again. Should we all just take a collective nap? Everyone except for a few people should take a nap this week. Maybe for the whole week. I don't know. Just go home, go back to bed. Seriously. For you, Claire, you know, what I really see here is I feel like you're on the verge of something new creatively. And really trying to nurture that, doing something a little different creatively, and being open to that would be a very good thing for you. Baby Cakes, nice to see you. Happy New Year. Here is a card for you. The Queen of Swords. Baby Cakes, this week, nurture your own truth. Figure out what is true for you and make that paramount. Kathy, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here we go. Page of Cups. And remember, this was the one upright card in our collective reading. So Kathy, take that collective message and take it on steroids. This week, act in love. Speak in love. Even if you're dealing with people that you do not love, do it in a loving way, even if it's strategic. Do it in a loving way and find a way. You know, y'all know I went to a born-again Christian high school back in the 70s. And I had a teacher. When talking about people she did not like, she would say, I love them in Jesus, and that's it. And I think there's a lesson there for you, Kathy. And it doesn't necessarily have to be Jesus. I mean, it's however you see spirit. But the idea that we can have an energy of love toward those who have done nothing to deserve our love, toward those who we need to be cautious around. As long as we are smart, as long as we are careful, we can still carry that energy of love. And I don't know why you need to hear that this week, Kathy, but you do. So, Robin Renee, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. First day of a new semester for you as you work on your PhD. Fabulous. And so here we go for you, Robin Renee. Hey, there it is again, that Page of Cups. Walk into this semester with a great deal of love, Robin Renee. And I know you may be tired, and I know that a PhD is not easy. That's, if it were, we'd all have one. But you are doing this not for power, but for love. Not for love of power, but for love. For love of your vision, of a shared vision of how things could be better. And let that inspire you as you go into this new semester. Now, isn't this interesting? The next request, Christina R., also starting a semester is Christina R. And she's also doing an advanced degree, different field. All right, so sending a lot of love to all the students here. We've had a lot of pages, and pages are the cards of the students, so it does make sense. Okay, let's see what we get for you, Christina. The Ace of Cups. So this is such a great way to begin. Of course, aces can be cards of beginning. And it's interesting that this is a very feminine card, and your field of study is around women's medicine. So there's an affirmation there. But there's also this thing about be on the lookout for something good romantically. There's that too. So this is just a huge affirmation of your path, educationally and career-wise, on a deeply spiritual level, but also maybe a heads up for romance. Now, for Karen Winkle. Here we go, Karen. The Seven of Pentacles reversed. Karen. You cannot work the schedule of two people if you are only one person. You have to, this week, start having some boundaries on your time. And recognize that you are not serving yourself or others if you put yourself in a position of burning yourself out. Hey, Cassandra, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Joanne Smith, yours is the next question I see. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. A card for you and a card for Charlie. Yes, indeed. And you are both members, and I appreciate that. So for you, Joanne Smith, Four of Swords reversed. This is going to be a busy week for you. I think you've got a lot of goals, a lot of things you want to get done. I think you will be able to accomplish them. And so put your energy into it. Put your energy this week into doing what you want to do and what you got to do, because you will get it done. Charlie, the Fool. You may get some good news this week. You may find yourself feeling better this week and really being able to be excited about some new journeys. All right. Cassandra, once again, thanks for being a member. Thanks for being here. Thanks for using members only emojis. A card for you and for Raquel. And Raquel is also a member, and we appreciate that. So, starting with you, Cassandra. This is me shuffling badly. Let's shuffle again. I hate it when that happens. See, now we have to do like the good full-on shuffle, right? So this is a riffle shuffle. This is a hand-over-hand shuffle. I do both. All right? That was your little shuffle lesson. All right. Cassandra, with all that shuffling, we still get this. So Cassandra, you're in that energy and among the group of us that just wants to go take a nap, but that's okay. That's okay. Find your energy. You really have to dig into your solar plexus, that solar plexus chakra, breathe into it and find the energy, because you don't have time for a nap. It's a tired week, but you don't have time for it. So just breathe and be open. You will find your strength. You will find your energy. For Raquel, the Four of Wands. Raquel, you want stability and you want happiness. And this week, you're going to figure out what's going to bring you that. How you can create stability and happiness in your life. Hey, Marilyn Toback, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. All right. And yes, I will absolutely get a card for you. I take people in the order I see them, but I just had to acknowledge that I saw you here. So thank you. All right. Horse Van Dunn, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for you. Page of Swords reversed. So for you this week, you get a break. You are allowed to take a break from having to process everything and having to be the one who processes everything for everyone. Just smell the flowers this week. Seriously. Smell the flowers, have fun, don't worry too much. Take a break from always being the bridge and always being the processor. Yeah, I love this deck too, Autumn Pond. I absolutely do. All right. Justine Osina, thanks for being a member and thanks for being a moderator. We appreciate you. Sorry, overscrolled. Here we go. Here we go. I found you. All right, a card for the week for you. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Emperor reversed. So this week, you're going to have a hard time following the rules. And so you have to figure it out. If you're going to break a rule, it's okay. But don't break a rule that's going to come back and bite you in the butt. You are, in some ways, a rebel at heart, and that's okay, but learn how to do it safely. Sirius Shakir, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. And once again, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Here is a card for the week for you. The Hanged Man. This week, my friend, if you can't control it, don't control it. Don't try to do what's not in your power to do. Figure out what is in your power and what is not in your power, and just be good with that. Seriously. Hey, Marilyn Toback, here it is. I see you. A card for you. The Ace of Swords. This week, think about times that you are sometimes in denial. Times that you sometimes do not want to see truth or hear truth or know truth, even if in your heart you know it to be true, but you still don't want to do it. We all do that. It's not just you. But this week, you have a real opening, a real opportunity to be able to sit with truth in a deeper way, to release denial and be in clarity. And that's what you want to look for. Hey, Sam, thanks for being here. Here is a card for the week ahead for you, Sam. Sam, there may be some things going on in your life this week that really feel unfair. Take a long view on what you're going to do about it. If you think and plan and figure out what you can do to balance things out, you'll have much better results than if you just kind of try to go forward and fix it right away. Angelic Michelle, thanks so much for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for being a member at such a high level for so long. We really do appreciate you. Here is a card for you. The King of Swords reversed. And I think this week, you've got some stuff going on, maybe having to do with a person or people who have not been as communicative with you or not as forthcoming with you as you might have expected or might have wanted. Recognize if that is the case, it's on them, not on you. And you continue to go forward, sharing your energies in the way that feels right with you, with the people who are ready to receive that. Oh my goodness, Angelic Michelle, this is a very hard time for me and so many others in Northern California. Oh my gosh, we have been seeing what's been going on there. Sending you so much love. And with that, thinking about the King of Swords reversed with that, the sense of like no one can change the weather. No one can stop the weather. And it's been tough there. And you may not have the normal conveniences of life. So with the King of Swords reversed, there is something there about just sort of processing that, staying safe and doing the best you can with what you can. For the moment. Okay. Rosie Telser, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. All right. Rosie. Temperance. This week, recognize you can create the solutions to every problem for yourself and for the people you care about. Recognize your power to find answers and find solutions. Ben, you are so funny. I promise I will use my emperor power only for good. That's perfect. I love that. Oh, gosh. And Pamela's insight. Thank you for your feedback. So all kinds of stuff that you're dealing with there. So, and sorry to hear about your refrigerator. That can be just a devastatingly ridiculous thing to have to deal with. So sorry. All right. Mystics Haven. Nice to see you. This one. Yeah, see, well, once you get a bad shuffle in there, it's like hard to get all the cards in order again, right? Here we go. So Mystics Haven, I'm starting again with the shuffle here. Here we go. Mystics Haven. The Empress reversed. You know, I take this as a spiritual message. From a loved matriarch in spirit. Mother, grandmother, aunt, great aunt, I don't know who, but really pay attention to your beloved women in your lineage and in your heart who are in spirit, because they are very much with you this week. Ask them for what you need. Okay, Ambrine Balak. What we do on Mondays is a card for the week ahead, and I'm happy to do that for you. The Five of Cups reversed. So basically, what you want to do this week is stay positive even when things feel difficult. And through accentuating the positive, you will find solutions. All right. PL Day, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. All right, here we go. PL Day. Judgment, also a popular card for this week. And for you, PL Day, I see it as a card of mediumship. Listen to the voice of the angels. Listen to your inner guidance. Recognize that you have that spiritual connection to be able to hear guidance in your life. Listen to it, especially this week. Julia Bonesteel, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. And thank you, everyone, for your feedback. Lit, here you are. Okay, here is a card for the week ahead. Mix you here. Did I skip you? How in the world did I manage that? Did I skip anyone else? Happy Monday. Okay, I'm going to do Lit, then I'm going to do you, Mix you here. And there we are. So here we go, Lit. Ouch! Sorry you had to wait for that. Lit, you may be going through something this week. You may not be feeling well physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You may be having issues with other people. The key is this. Do not let other people piss in your Cheerios, number one. Don't let anyone steal your peace. If you're being laid low by your own thoughts, really try to curate your thinking in a way that's more productive for yourself. If you need time to rest, by all means rest. If you need time to heal, by all means heal. And don't overthink things. Seriously. Okay, Mix you here. Thanks for being on that and catching me. Anyone else, if I skipped anyone else, let me know. It can happen. Okay, Mix you here. Here we are. Michelle. Oh, look at that. Temperance. Michelle, this week. Jackie, yes, I think I did miss you, and I will get you next. Thank you. This week, Michelle, please do focus on your creativity. The things that you are doing, Michelle, Mix you here, my friend in Canada, the things that you are doing that are creative are of paramount importance this week. Turn on that creative spigot and keep that juice flowing all week. That's what you must do. Jackie Masters, I so apologize. I did miss you. And thank you for being a member here. We really do appreciate you. Here is a card for your week ahead. Oh my gosh, Jackie. With you especially, do not overthink things. There may be some logistics that are difficult. There may be some hard decisions you have to make, but one way or the other, do not overthink. And be careful with what you speak. Do not speak, do not text until you think it through clearly. And have no fear going forward. All right. If I missed anyone else, make sure your choir starts tomorrow. Makes sense. So Cherie, did Cherie just get pissed off at me and leave? Is that what happened? I promised Cherie a card. I'm going to do a card for Cherie. But I noticed that the messages have been retracted. But here is a card for Cherie because I said I would. Wheel of Fortune. This week, look for the good in things. When you look at something, see something in its most positive light. You can't do that all the time, but do it that way this week. Okay, Lydia, so nice to see you. Hang on a minute. Okay. Lydia, so nice to see you. Card for you and one for your boyfriend. Certainly, yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Lydia. Page of Pentacles. This week, focus on the practical things. Learn to do practical things in a different or better way, a way that will make more money or save more money. There are opportunities here. And for the boyfriend. Queen of Cups. For the boyfriend, be in a place of love. Nurture those around you. Know that you are enough and that your love is enough. Autumn Pond, so nice to see you. Here we go. All right. Autumn Pond, here we go. Page of Cups reversed. So this was interesting because it was our collective card upright. So this week for you, temper your emotions. Pay attention to your emotions and make sure that you actively try to regulate them. Keep yourself on an even keel this week. Aria Wilson, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. And thank you everyone for your feedback. I don't always read it aloud, but I do read it and I do appreciate it. Oh, that's an interesting thing, Autumn Pond. Mars is in retrograde till Thursday. Mars rules actions and motivation. It's okay to plan, but action is advised after Thursday. Okay, Aria, you're up next. I'm going to answer a tarot question first so I don't forget it. This has to do with a video I posted on TikTok about judgment. And if you're not following me on TikTok, please, for the love of all that is holy, follow me on TikTok. If you're on TikTok, please follow me. I'm trying to get up to 1,000 followers so I can go live at StarCon in a week and a half. And do I have time to post a lot of videos? I do not. So do me a solid on that one. So, regarding the judgment card, if the couple is still together, what could the judgment card mean? One or the other one may have some past resentments, things that happened in the relationship in the past that either they haven't talked about or haven't gotten over. So maybe there needs to be a conversation about, hey, when you said this 3 years ago, or when you said this last week, it really hurt me. Or maybe you just need to let it go. Maybe you've already had those conversations and you need to let the past be the past and go forward. Or especially if it's a newer relationship, it may be that there's trauma from past relationships, not this relationship, but earlier relationships. And so one or both people are bringing the trauma of that old relationship into this relationship. and judging this relationship based on the old relationship, and they shouldn't do that. How about that? All right, let me know how that lands for you, Quinn. All right, Aria, thanks for your patience. The Knight of Cups. Of course, this was in the 3 cards for the collective, but it was reversed. But for you, it's straight up. This week, Aria, whether it comes to romantic love, familial love, any kind of love, take the first step. If that means doing something nice for someone, saying a kind word to someone you know, someone you don't know, take the first step in love this week. Okay. Ashley, a card for you and for your boyfriend, Osiris. Perfect. I love it that you have a boyfriend named Osiris. I will tell you the truth. When I was pregnant with my son, I wanted to name him Helios, but I was talked out of it. He still has a good name, but I think about what if I had done that? All right, Ashley, a card for you, the Fool. This week, be willing to take calculated risks. Have faith in your journey, have faith in what you're doing, and try to have some fun. Okay. For Osiris, King of Wands. Osiris really needs to find his power, his creativity, his strength, his need forward. His need to move forward. I feel like he's at a little bit of a crossroads and not sure what to do or how to do it. And he needs to recognize that he's strong, creative, and can do very well with whatever he wants to do. And he just needs that boost to do it. Does that make sense? Quinn, one more question. What about when it's reversed? The same thing, only even more. Like even more. Oh, Pamela, glad you liked that. Very good. All right. My friends, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for starting the week with me. Whatever your energy is this week, if you're one of the tired ones, if you're one of the raring to go ones, or someone in between, we remember what the 3-card reading said. Be a student of love this week. There's never a bad time for that. But when the cards say do it, man, we should do it. So friends, you know what else you should do? Join me tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Time for a tarot class. The link is already up. Make sure you hit the bell. I want to thank all of you for being here. Really appreciate you all. Special shout out to the members, the moderators, people helping out with super chats, super stickers. Appreciate all of you. Have a great week. We'll see you soon.